And our interest in the Anzak Aniti
Good. Yeah.
We have to start happy, you know?
Yeah. No, it's good. This is a lovely exhibition.
It is a long time ago, so we don't have to recognise each other.
Celebration of and it's also known as the way when they go some of that,
Your thoughts on that?
I'd be quite happy to walk
Kevin, are you also really Kevin?
Yeah.
Anzak many times because the story of the neck is the one they all know, and they all know it. Fair to say, what Mike does is read the extracts and it's quite you just all this time.
Turkey, Kerry Osborne, Managing Director Citywide, John Wertheimer, to ensure Australia's freedom. And this will always remain the primary opinion to join me in a short service of remembrance. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. The first official party returned to collect records. Site remains so for all who wish to make the pilgrim to Gallipoli. To open today.
Well, thanks very much. The traditional owners of the land on which we meet, event sponsors Citywide. We also have people such as John Hamilton in the room. John's done an outstanding job, I think, in helping spread the message in a contemporary way of Anzac, all that it means and should mean to us. And of course, we have veterans, shrine staff, interested members of the public, and our special guest, of course, is Professor Bruce Skates, without whose contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister, for your words and for giving up your time to listen. Can I now invite Professor Skates to talk to you? Thank you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, my esteemed colleagues and all my valued friends. One of the wonderful images featured on this panel is a photograph of a boy named James Parfitt. Now, James was probably one of the very first university students of Indigenous descent to make his way to Gallipoli. Countries, wipe away your tears.
that was good.
Circulate around. Did you want to?
Türk dostu, sevgili dostumuz Profesör Doktor Bruce Gates'in Return to Gelibolu, yani Gelibolu'ya dönüş kitabından esinlenen, o kitabın hazırlanması sırasında elden geçirilen birçok parça var. Gelibolu Sergisi, hatıralar var. Mesela onun kitabını ben okudum tabii, bana da gönderdi. Çok güzel bir kitap. Kitabın en önemli şeyi şu. Bu John Hamilton var, gazeteci burada, editör yardımcısı, Herald Sun'ın. Onun kitabını da okudum. Bu kitaplarda dikkat çeken bir şey var. Bunu Türklerin çok iyi bilmesini istiyorum. Bu kitaplarda düşmanlık yok, dostluk var ve insani yönünü çıkarmışlar savaşın. Hatıralar var, insan var savaşlarda. Düşmanlık yok, kan ve nefret yok, güzellikler var. O beni çok etkiledi. Şimdi bu sergide de gene insani yönler var. Bruce konuşurken biraz evvel Gelibolu'dan bahsetti, Türklerden, bizim güzel yaklaşımımızdan bahsetti olaya. Atatürk'ün dediği gibi hakikaten biz dost olduk. Bu da ebedi bir dostluk oldu. Çok mutluyum. Teşekkür ederim.
The first time I travelled to Gallipoli was in 2000, and I stood not far from where my grandfather waded ashore so many years ago on that fateful day in 1915. Of course, what greeted my grandfather was a hail of bullets, but what greets Australians today is that remarkable message from Mustafa Kemal: you, the mothers from faraway countries, wipe away your tears. It's a magnificent gesture of reconciliation and friendship from countries who were once terrible enemies and have now become such great and enduring friends. What this exhibition does is it shows you Gallipoli from so many different perspectives, from the perspectives of the 1920s and the perspectives of today, from the perspectives of the Turkish visitors to Gallipoli, as well as the perspective Australian and New Zealanders have on the peninsula. It's a collage of extraordinary images, beautiful artefacts, and absolutely captivating stories about why Gallipoli has become such a sacred place to all our countries. I encourage you to visit the exhibition. I encourage you to see this shrine of remembrance, as much your memorial as it is anyone else's. Thank you.
Gallipoli, Anzac Day is a very important time for our family because it is the time where we remember in particular the passing of our grandfather, who died at Gallipoli at the Neck leading his men. And he was an exceptional man, and it's a very important time that we can remember what he did and the sacrifices he made, as well as the men involved in the battle.
Have you been in Gallipoli?
I have been in Gallipoli, yes. It's a very moving place. It's a very moving place, and you can't possibly imagine what the men suffered at that particular time because of the terrain and the conditions, but it gives you some insight into the situation they were involved in, and just seeing the graves and just remembering the time and the terrible conditions they were experiencing. It's very important. I think it's very important for all Australians to appreciate what the men gave their lives for us, so that we could live the way we are living today.